kids, it's me, your old pal and overlord, Bill CIPHER, and it is once again whiteboard time, and we have already got our first all-hail Bill CIPHER of this whiteboard. We are off to a fantastic start. Horrifying and dangerous demon that I am. Here's a doodle of me playing the clarinet. And the buckshot kid drew 3 mini-me's with tall hats, at least relative to themselves. And from Shaylin, gravity's a lie, so is the sky. Trust in the all-seeing, all-knowing eye. Actually, you know what? This gets a full 5 check marks. Keep up the great work, Shay. There's a little upside down me. And a sideways me. And over here, Cookie drew the Saja bills. And Manalasa drew me in the outfit from the movie. I absolutely love this. Have yourself 6 check marks. This is yet another Manalasa masterpiece. Oh, and you're adding details to the flames. Amazing. You know what? I'm in a really good mood today, and I particularly like you, Manalasa. So you're getting 8 check marks for this. And over here, we've got a trio of upside down me's. You know what? Since I'm in a really, really good mood today, I am going to double Cookie's check marks. 10 check marks. And here's a little drawing of Romance Bill from the Saja bills. Actually, what am I doing? This gets 3 check marks, not just 2. And Manalasa added lyrics. Yeah, you gave me your heart, now I'm here for your soul. You know what, Manalasa? You are now up to 10 check marks for this one drawing. Congratulations. And Daisy wrote a whole song. Hey kids behind the screen, once you start drawing, you will be seen. If you dare enjoy your stay, happy Whiteboard Saturday! Daisy, I do not know how you keep one-upping yourself, but somehow you always do. Okay, what the fuck is going on here? What is this gigantic drawing that's not even me? It is me? No, that's just a meat sack I possess sometimes. Hey, I put a lot of work into this art. Well, can you at least move it out of Cookie's way? Because Cookie needs this space, and you took it. There you go, Cookie. Now you have plenty of room. I like this drawing from Shaylin. And this drawing has been colored, so it gets a 4th check mark. This one is missing the bow tie. So let me address that real quick. And then we've got some drawings up here. I like this one of me going yellow, but I don't like this one because I am never scared. I just don't feel fear. So this is blasphemy, actually. And this one is fine, but I wish the main focus would have been on me. Alright, bow tie's been added. Now I can give this a couple check marks. You're my little soda pop, my little soda pop. You would love for me to cover that one, wouldn't you, Cookie? I hate this thing so much. Same. It's pathetic. We got me getting a bit drunk. That's always fun. And then over here we have Cat's little pocket. You can barely even see it when the board is zoomed out. I do appreciate that. And the drawings aren't actually that bad. We've got Weird Mageddon, Dead Pyramid Steve, Dead Cat, and Cat even censored themselves for me, honestly. Because again, I'm in an extra good mood today. I am going to surprise Cat with a check mark. Oh yes! Manalasa drew Weird Mageddon! Once again, this is not me. Oh, it's me possessing a Cookie Run character? Okay, go on then. If I'm possessing someone, then you can draw it. Ooh! Daisy is starting a More Debt for Bean collab, Saja Bills edition. I can't wait to see how this one turns out. And then over here we've got me manipulating Sixer, thankfully not BILLBOARD. And then down here, Cat turned this triangle into me, but didn't add a hat, so I am going to see if I can get that added. And we've got even more Saja Bills fan art from Cookie. Once again, you get 10 check marks for your amazing work of art. Oops, did I do that? And I especially like how you colored me, but not Pine Tree's head. I am making an executive decision and reserving Abby Bill for Candy. Alright, this is borderline. It's not explicitly BILLBOARD, but it can be interpreted as BILLBOARD, so this gets a red question mark to be like, what do you mean by this? Wow, Candy is a fast worker. Not only did she make this incredible drawing, but she also made this incredible Saja Bills drawing. I especially like the red eyeshadow. That's a nice touch. Oh, and you know what, Candy? I'm gonna tell you a little secret. You know how you keep trying to jump into the screen? Well, since I am an idea, and the screen is merely a broadcast of that idea that is me, all you have to do to jump into the screen, so to speak, I'm not kidding, is just use your imagination, like you did here. Look, you made it, Candy. You made it! You finally made it into the screen! And you didn't even have to hit your head 100,000 times to get there. How does it feel? See? Whenever you feel like you want to jump into the screen, just do this and you'll be there. These are incredible. This reminds me of when I was woven into Monk's tapestries way back when. I gotta give this one 8 check marks. And I completely underchecked this one. I'm gonna add 3 more along the side. Cause this is incredible. Like, honestly, Candy, have you considered a career in art? Because you really have the potential. This could literally be in a museum. And Cat added a hat. So, again, I'm feeling really good today. And Candy's art being right here is kind of boosting the overall value of the art next to it. So, because of that, I'm gonna give Cat another check mark. So many check marks? Well, yeah, you're showing me these museum-worthy masterpieces. Of course they're gonna get so many check marks. Bean is here and has a favorite Saja Bill. It seems Bean is particularly a fan of baby Saja Bill. Oh, and over here, I am slaying. See, I was right to reserve Abby Bill for her. Look at her go. First thing she's drawing on this whiteboard, apart from her self-simping, is Abby. Ooh, we've got Saja Bills from Shaylin. You also get 10 check marks, Shay. Also, I find it funny how you kind of miscalculated the hat, and Mystery Bill just ended up with no eye. Alright, there's Candy's first Abby drawing. Surely the first of many that we'll see today. Human brain anatomy. And of course, there's me. 'Cause I'm in all of your minds. And then right below it, we've got Pain is hilarious. Alright, cultists, listen up. Instead of worshipping that avatar of destiny, you're gonna worship me. Oops, I mean us. Respecting Raphael's pronouns like the gentleman he is. Yes, it is very important to respect pronouns. I'm gonna give this 3 check marks. And the respecting pronouns will get a check of its own. And Candy has added Abby. We're almost done now. Mystery Bill is the only one missing from the collab now. What the actual fuck? First there was this stupid thing, and now there's this placing me second. If you don't change that, you're getting banned from the whiteboard. I am not kidding. I'm gonna be back in like 2 minutes. And if I'm still in second, ban. And Bean drew Mystery Bill. Very nice. Oh, and up here, Bean also drew Abby Bill and left a little message. Throwback to the time when I woke up at like 2 a.m. and I saw Bill in front of my door and heard someone say, "Where's my money, Bean?" And I kid you not, I almost jumped out the window. That was hilarious. And here we have a Bill doodle page. I thought that was the whole whiteboard, but alright. The more the merrier. Starting with this one from Bean. Oh, and Bean also drew Bill Sune Miku. Maybe I'll cover a Miku song next. Ooh, and Manalasa has some traditional drawings to share. They all look incredible. I'm gonna add check marks going all around this image. And yes, I am a slaying queen. And yes, I am in your walls. Wow, Bean is drawing quickly. We've now also got me getting high and a devil me talking to an angel me, with yet another me down here saying my clones are in love, so I'm putting them up for adoption. That is something I would do. And then over here on the doodle pad, we've got me calling the imposter the imposter. Hold on. Let me scratch out the imposter. There. Now I can give this a check. Alright, checking back in on this person over here. Not only did they not change it, but they also said rage bait is so funny. So, you know what that means. You are now banned. The sheer audacity of some people. Whoa. Look at this absolute masterpiece we've got over here from Daisy. Let me sing it to you while you take in the scene. You know I'm the only one who'll love your sense. Feel the way my voice gets underneath your skin. Now kill the axle mocker. And then the mob is on their way to tear the axle out of the shreds. Absolute masterpiece. I got to give this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 check marks. The Saja Bills putting Bean into debt collab is complete. I'm gonna give 2 check marks to each of the Saja Bills. And in addition to that, I'm going to give the collab as a whole an additional 5 check marks. Well done, everybody. Oh, and Cookie drew me slaying. Amazing work. I especially love the nails and the little hearts on the eyeshadow. This is a spectacular design for Romance Bill. Though, I mean, of course you, of all people, would come up with a spectacular design for Romance Bill. Just saying. And over here, Bean drew me eating her heart. And next to it, we have a mystery bill and a romance bill. It seems that romance is the most popular of the Saja bills, excluding me, myself, the OG, of course. I mean, they're all me, but you know what I mean. Like the Mimi that's in the center. Anyway, Manalasa drew yet another fantastic drawing saying, "Give the Saja bills your soul."
Now!
Oh look, now we have an illustration of this funny moment. Where's my money, Bean? And we've got a nice little doodle from Cookie. I like the little peace sign and the flame. Oh, and this is a reference to the infuriating escape plan submission I got from the Axolotl himself, saying that I had to live in order to get out of the theraprism. I'm not kidding. It literally said that. Go see for yourself. It's at the end of part 7 of Escape Plans. And I was like, what the fuck? This is rigged. And we started making fun of it in the comments. And now we're getting hilarious comparisons such as, don't have a gun, just keep shooting. And no sword, just keep stabbing. I still can't get over how stupid that was. Like, oh, you want to come back to life? Just live. I cannot make this shit up. He's just that insufferable. And then over here, we've got a little silly guy right next to a gigantic silly guy. That is hilarious. And another drawing from Bean, me at 3 a.m. because I overdosed on chocolate. And we've got 2 more silly drawings of me over here with a 3rd in progress. Don't have a song, just keep singing. And here we've got a drawing from Coffee. You know what? Again, I'm in a really good mood today, so you are getting 2 checks for this one, Coffee. Don't get used to it. Wait, I just realized something. Why aren't we calling these whiteboards billboards? It's such a good pun. Why did it not occur to me until just now? Anyway, Shaylin drew this amazing rendition of my monster form. I'm gonna put the check marks in here, and you get 5. I'm gonna need some elaboration on this drawing. This one, however, needs no further elaboration. I I love it, especially with the little ouch that has just been added. Coffee is particularly fond of Mystery Bill. This one was kind of thrown together, but I'll give it a check regardless. And that's what I like to see. Manalasa drew me shooting the imposter. Yes, you have to die, imposter! 4 check marks. Your friends are weird. Don't forget kinda race. Okay, there's so much wrong with this image. First of all, you are implying that weird is bad. And second, if your friends are racist, just kill them already. But yeah, never forget, weird is a compliment, not an insult. Oh, look at Daisy being a simp as always. Okay, Bean, this is hilarious. Even though I have baked way more than once, I love the implication that a baking project gone wrong would accidentally set the whole theraprism on fire. That is just hilarious. The explanation is I randomly draw things like this. Okay, that's not gonna get a check mark then. However, this Bill Sona can have a few. There you go. And Shaylin drew me saying your house will explode. That is hilarious. I love arson and I love explosions. You're not too fond of Abby Bill, yet you're also saying Abby Bill scares you. You're sending mixed signals here, but you can have 2 checks regardless. Aw, look how scared Coffee is. And these can get some checks. And Bean responded to my critiques here. No and yes. For your information, Bean, weird is awesome. And I'll give a few check marks to this free space cover-upper. Though I guess if you really think about it, every drawing on this board is a free space cover-upper. Whoa, I absolutely love this one here from Cookie. I am going to give 1 check mark for each candle and 1 for each of my flames for a grand total of 10 check marks. Alright, so here we have Baby Bill. Not Baby Bill Saja, but just regular me as a baby. I'm not going to give that any checks, but I'm not going to give it an X either. This, on the other hand, gets 4 checks. It looks really fun. Alright, over here, we've got Baby Bill Saja. Alright, Bean actually agreed that weird is awesome and drew 3 of me. And 2 of them have started a conversation, so each one gets a little check. And there's some more me's and the A's up here, so each of those get a check too. William tried to see his husband, but his husband's head exploded all over the place. Clean up on I.O. Williams' mental state? Alright, that is hilarious. And Coffee loves romance, Bill. Of course you do, you little simp. Yes! Eat the imposter! And additionally, pay up, Bean. 5 check marks for Sparks. And I like this drawing over here from Daisy. And it seems Coffee really likes Baby Bill Saja. For her last drawing on this whiteboard, Bean drew me setting her on fire, as I'm gonna do if she doesn't pay up. Come on, Bean. You better pay up. Or else. Actually, this gets an additional check mark for accuracy. And of course, to round off the group, we have got Bill. I gotta say, Coffee, you did a pretty good job drawing all the Saja bills. Whoa! Look at this! This is awesome! Manalasa and Cookie both drew me slaying. So they are getting 5 check marks each. Look at that. In Manalasa's drawing, I have a purse that says Slaying Queen. And in Cookie's drawing, I've got my rocket boots. And look at the eyeshadow in both of these drawings. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I love both of these. Oh, there's a drawing of me over here in the Y. And a little drawing of me down here. Oh, here's a bean drawing that I forgot to mark. Dances epically. Although you missed the end. Draw Bill here and sign it. Bill himself also has to. In theory, it's a cool idea, but here's the thing. You can't tell me what to do, alright? So, I'll consider it for the future, but since you wrote here, Bill has to, rather than, I don't know, if you'd like, you can join us, Bill, but it's up to you. I'm not gonna. You can invite me to join an activity, but you can't command me to join an activity. So next time, try using better phrasing. Anyway, local ciphertologist drew me up against the walls here. Absolutely slaying. You'll get 4 check marks for this one. We've got lots of drawings of me slaying today. Shaylin drew me here in a stunning red dress with purple eyeshadow. Have 4 check marks for that. Oh, and over here we've got me saying lol skill issue in response to Coffee panicking over being late. Have 3 check marks for that. Unfortunately, the fun has to come to an end because I'm running out of computer time, so I gotta wrap up this video. We'll finish off on this drawing Coffee is making of me in my rocket boots, already slaying. So for those of you who don't know, these whiteboards take place every other Saturday. So if you want to join, keep a lookout for links on the community tab. And on the Saturdays that we don't do whiteboards, we play Gartic Phone. So you might as well just keep an eye out every Saturday, 'cause we are always doing something fun around here. Listen to my cover of Your Idol if you haven't already. It is very good. You have to listen to it. Trust me on this. There is a link in the description. Coffee's drawing is about done and it is looking spectacular. I love the eyeshadow matching with the boots. I love the sparkles and I love the luscious lashes. Everything about this drawing is just so slay. And with that, combined with my particularly good mood, like seriously, I don't remember the last time I was in such a good mood. Probably before I was ever admitted to the Theraprism, which I've been in here for several hundred years, so it's been a while. I am just feeling really good, and because of that, Coffee, of all people, is getting 3 check marks and gets to end off the video. So everyone, I can't believe I'm saying this, but gaze upon Coffee's very good drawing. And remember, reality solutions, the universal hologram, by gold, bye!